your branding. You can't let things escalate to a physical altercation in that instance. And so I don't think there was ever a threat that there would be physical violence at the end of that game because of what Angel Reese did.
They came into the league as rivals, but Caitlyn Clark just left Angel Reese and everyone else in the dust. With the 2025 WNBA preseason tipping off, the Caitlyn Clark versus Angel Reese rivalry is back in the spotlight. But this time, the battle isn't just on the court, it's also in fans' wallets. Clark, fresh off her Rookie of the Year campaign in 2024, didn't just outperform Reese in awards voting, she absolutely crushed the collectibles market. According to PSA, the leading grading and trading platform, Clark was the most collected WNBA player by a staggering margin. To put it in perspective, adding up the collectible figures of Angel Reese, Paige Buchers, Cameron Brink, and even WNBA favorite Sabrina Ionescu still wouldn't come close to Clark's numbers. Clark card sales were nearly 15 times higher than Reese's. Before we dive deeper into what this means for the league, subscribe for more stories like this from across the WNBA and beyond. This isn't just a win in the collectibles market, it's a reflection of Caitlyn Clark's undeniable popularity. Last season, the Indiana Fever shattered attendance and viewership records with Clark at the center. Her impact was so massive, teams began moving games to larger venues just to meet the demand, and that trend is only growing in 2025. 6 teams, the Atlanta Dream, Chicago Sky, Connecticut Sun, Las Vegas Aces, Dallas Wings, and Washington Mystics have already announced venue changes to accommodate the Clark frenzy. It's a phenomenon unlike anything the WNBA has seen. While Reese earned respect for denying Clark a unanimous Rookie of the Year, she's still chasing, in more ways than one. Her own 2024 campaign was cut short due to a hand injury. Without her, the Sky missed the playoffs and were never truly in the hunt. But that's all about to change. Both teams made major offseason moves, Chicago building around Reese and Camila Cardoso, while the Fever reloaded to support Clark. Heading into the new season, both teams are playoff hopefuls, with Indiana even seen as a potential title contender. Their first showdown? It's coming May 17th, when the Fever host the Sky to open the regular season. It's a rivalry renewal with major stakes, and if last season is any indication, millions will be tuning in. In fact, 4 of the most-watched games last season featured Clark and Reese going head-to-head. That kind of attention doesn't just build stars, it reshapes the entire league. Caitlyn Clark topping PSA's collectibles list may not surprise you, but the jaw-dropping gap between her and the rest proves something else entirely. She's not just a rookie phenom. She's a full-blown superstar. And as the WNBA season kicks off, all eyes will be on her, and the next chapter of a rivalry that's just getting started. Subscribe for more news, rivalries, and rising stars from around the WNBA.
She takes bad shots at bad times.
The all-time leading scorer in women's college basketball.
You can't duplicate what you're not duplicating.
Caitlyn should have broke that record in 4 years.
The delusional fan base that follows her disrespected the WNBA players by saying she's going to go in that league and tear it apart.
Reality is coming. There's levels to this thing.
I am unwilling to say that she is great yet.
I'll take that role. I'll take the bad guy role.
She don't play no defense.
This kid's on the wrong team.
She overpasses.
She's got the wrong skill set. This kid's in for a rude awakening.
She's the most popular women's basketball player who's ever lived. They don't like her because of all the publicity she's gotten.
I ain't answering no Caitlyn Clark questions.
That is a common thing when the anointed one joins leagues. She is the league.
Wheeler finds Clark from the
Let them know about it, Caitlyn.
through the lane, reverses it in.
You look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time.
Caitlyn?
In the model still the same. Like I won a championship. Fever rising. Another
That's not dominating.
Clark wins the pass, thread the needle, my goodness, it never gets old. Clark,
No, we not the same. You can't have that look. You ain't mad.
Now we are moving where every WNBA team stands heading into the 2025 season.
Hey, going, yeah, where we going? To the top, yeah. Y'all ready? No. To the top, yeah. Where we going? To the top, yeah. We hit
A new WNBA season is here, and the league has never looked more unpredictable. From major roster shakeups to a brand new expansion team, the 2025 season is stacked with storylines. Who's gunning for the title, and who's facing an uphill climb? Let's break down the official 2025 WNBA preseason power rankings. Number 13, the Connecticut Sun are in full rebuild mode, with most of last year's core gone. Marina Mabrey and Tina Charles lead a thin roster. Depth and defense are major concerns. At number 12, the Golden State Valkyries debut as the league's newest franchise. Guided by coach Natalie Nakase, the team leans heavily on international talent. The long-term upside is clear, but early growing pains are inevitable. Number 11, the Washington Mystics face a setback with Aaliyah Edwards injured. Rookies Sonia Fegan and Kiki Iriafin bring hope, but despite veterans like Stephanie Dolson and Brittany Sykes, they may fall short of the playoffs. At number 10, the Dallas Wings remain a defensive liability. Even with Paige Buchers joining Eric Ogunbowl, rim protection is a glaring weakness. Number 9 marks the start of the post-Taurasi era in Phoenix. New faces like Alyssa Thomas and Sata Sabali help, but injuries and shallow depth raise red flags. Number 8 goes to Chicago. Veteran additions Courtney Vandersloot and Ariel Atkins are key. While Angel Reese is stepping up as a ball handler, her hustle could transform the team. At number 7, the LA Sparks add Kelsey Plum, giving their offense a jolt. But with Cameron Brink recovering from an ACL tear, defensive questions remain. Number 6 is Atlanta, a true dark horse. Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, and new signing Brittany Griner make this squad dangerous. Griner's return form looks strong. At number 5, the Seattle Storm are loaded. Nneka Agwamike, Skylar Diggins-Smith, and rising star Dominique Malona give them one of the most balanced rosters. Malona even promised dunks. The defending champs, the Las Vegas Aces, come in at number 4. Aja Wilson and Chelsea Gray are elite, but off-season losses and health concerns slightly drop their ranking. At number 3, the Indiana Fever hype is real. Caitlyn Clark and Aaliyah Boston now have serious support. The offense is electric and the defense is improved. Can they put it all together? Number 2 is the New York Liberty. Sabrina Ionescu and Brianna Stewart remain the core, now joined by Natasha Cloud. Minor injuries aside, they're still strong title favorites. And at number 1, the Minnesota Lynx. After losing in overtime to New York last year, they return with Nafisa Collier, elite shooting, and unmatched chemistry. They're locked in for a title run. The stage is set, the drama is high, and this WNBA season is unmissable. Subscribe for more WNBA stories, rankings, and updates all season long.